In the words of Professor John O. Whitney, mistrust doubles the cost of doing business. Now, if you actually look into this, there are studies which prove this. And if you look at the work of Tony Simmons, who's the Associate Professor of Management at Cornell University, he did a research across 76 hotels where he looked at the effect of trust on the company's bottom line. Now, what the findings showed was that employees who believed that their managers would follow through on their promises, so reliability, and also that they lived their values, so sincerity, were substantially more profitable than the other company. There is direct value in maintaining high trust at work. People who are deeply engaged feel committed to and positive about the work they're doing, but also about the people they're doing it with. What I find fascinating with some of the companies that I speak to is that people don't have intentional conversations to build and maintain trust, even when they know that trust is low. Instead, companies outwardly pretend that trust exists, even when they know it doesn't. And as we all know, when people don't trust each other in the workplace, there are a number of scenarios that happen. People withhold information, people avoid each other, people blame each other, blame-itis starts, people attack each other, it causes conflict. There are so many issues that I truly believe trust is the foundation of. Now let's think about how important trust is during COVID, okay? At a time when the whole world is uncertain, when the whole world is fearful of, do we have job security? Are we going back into the workplace? Are we going to be safe? Is it, what's happening with public transport? How are we going to get up in the lift? There are so many things to think about. So now is an opportune time to really think and ask our people, are they trusting us? How are they feeling? How engaged are they? So running a pulse survey, running an engagement survey is absolutely crucial right now. And even though it may seem a bit counterintuitive because, people are sad and you might get horrible numbers and, you might be a bit scared of what they're going to say. It's this honest transparency from people in an anonymous situation that you need right now to really help guide some of those management decisions moving forward. If you think about our experience in the workplace, people of the whole organization sort of build the foundation of what we think is engagement. So, if you're asking questions such as, I believe this company has a future vision, or it has an outstanding future, or I trust the senior leadership, or the communication around the changes has been very positive. That builds our first foundation for our trusted or our engagement kind of results. If you think of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, if you don't have food and water or shelter, you kind of can't think of anything else. And it's the same with engagement. If you don't have those foundations right now, especially during a crisis, you kind of can't think about anything else. You're not going to be doing your best work at work. You could have the best manager in the world, but if you don't trust the senior leadership, or you're scared about your job future, it's not going to make any difference to how you feel at work. You're still going to feel unsafe, insecure, and fearful. And some of those behaviors and untrusted behaviors are going to come out, and you may withhold information, you may avoid situations. So if you're struggling with this right now and you're thinking maybe you need to send out, instead of the full-blown engagement survey, you need to send out a pulse survey or a check or something, give us a shout. More than happy to talk through that with you. But an engagement survey right now or some kind of check-in is a really good way of getting some anonymous data. It must be anonymous data from your staff right now.